Time now for your forewarned weather with Garrett James.
Welcome back. Let's get a check of our weather with meteorologist Garrett James. He joins us live from southern Utah. Garrett, today we've talked about a lot of the wind we're seeing, not just in northern Utah, but in southern Utah as well. How long can we expect to see that stick around for?
We're going to see it stick around at least until this frontal system moves through the area. Behind it could be some slightly calmer winds. However, I anticipate still going to be a little bit windy. Let's go ahead and start with a little bit of rain and some storms on the radar at the present time. Look at the radar shows that we're seeing thunderstorms in the northern half of the state, and these storms are going to continue working their way further and further to the northeast as this frontal system is slowly moving through the area. So we can see a few lightning strikes embedded in some of these. However, a lot of these mainly just rain at the present time. However, the futurecast does show that thunderstorms will be possible right along the Wasatch Front. These, like I said, are going to continue working their way further to the northeast, should clear out of the way by later on tonight, heading into tomorrow, and then it looks like we're going to be staying dry here over the next couple of days as we start to enter a little bit of a drier weather pattern as that overall frontal system looks to push through the area and just continue to take those rain chances with them. Let's go ahead and take a look at the storm threat for today. We can see the remainder of that general risk likely going to be shrinking down here over the next few hours. However, for tomorrow, it shows just a small little area of a general risk up towards Duchesne County and southwestern parts of Wyoming. Let's go ahead and take a look at the ABC4 News Studio. We can see a few cumulus clouds overhead with a few showers off in the distance. We can see very strong winds out there. Meanwhile, out in Moab, we can see temperatures 91 degrees, seeing a few clouds overhead, but all in all, still windy all across the Beehive State. Look out over St. George. We can see a few clouds overhead, but windy down here. 82 in Provo, 73 Salt Lake City, 66 in Ogden, and 56 in Logan at the present time. Let's go ahead and talk about these winds because there's no hiding it. It's windy outside and it's going to continue to be windy. We're looking at high wind warnings for parts of the western state. We can see out towards Iron and Beaver County, and that continues all the way up just west of Nephi. However, we are looking at wind advisories scattered throughout the state. We can see up towards Vernal, over towards Moab, and the southeastern part of the state. Here's a look at current wind gusts. 53 in Milford right now, but 44 in Cedar City, 34 here in St. George, 28 Lake Powell, 30 in Provo. However, 41 towards Eli. And speaking of Eli, got a freeze warning. It's going to be expiring on the 21st at 10 o'clock in the morning. However, looking at frost advisories out that way as well. So take a look at lows tonight out that way. Eli 37, 38 Elko, 52 Windover, but 54 towards Kanab, 53 Nephi, 56 for Salt Lake City, 46 for Logan. However, highs tomorrow going to be a little bit cooler thanks to that cold front pushing through the area. Going to be looking at the mid to low 70s in the northern half of the state, but still in the 80s for Kanab, Escalante, Hanksville, 89, 83, Blanding, 90 for St. George, 94 for Moab, though. Look at the 7-day forecast for the Wasatch Front. It shows that temperatures mainly going to be staying in the 80s. However, 70s going to be sprinkled in here and there. Then for St. George, going to be looking at mainly the 90s. And Saturday, looking like the upper 90s. Back to you, Sarah.
All right.